What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Noah J here, back on your screens with another video. Welcome to the Lock In Podcast episode 2. Y'all, let me tell y'all, I am so sorry I missed last week, y'all. Your boy was out, okay? I caught the big C. If you don't know what that means, we caught COVID for the second time. Okay, girl. We caught it for the second time, girl. And let me tell you, your boy was out for the past 2 weeks. I still got a little bit of residuals that I'm trying to get over, but y'all, I was out of it, okay? I could not film, especially, and I was looking real, no. But y'all, as you can see, we're back with episode 2. We're back. We're looking good. We're looking fresh. We're looking clean. Y'all like the shirt? It's giving very much like, I thought that it would just be like nice and funny and something to add to the character because, girl. All right, y'all. So you already know. Before we get into it, we just gotta pop y'all out with a little bit of disclaimers, real quick. How did y'all feel about episode 1? I got a lot of support from episode 1, so I thank y'all for supporting me on episode 1. I hope y'all really enjoyed it. You know, like I said, stay tuned. You know, we gonna continue to build up. We gonna continue to grow with this podcast. So continue to stay tuned, and I'm gonna continue dropping for y'all. Period. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed episode 1. I'm so glad that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for your support from episode 1 because I definitely got a lot of good feedback and positive feedback from it. Thank you guys so much. Y'all, I do want to make this clear. This content is for everybody. It's not for a specific age group. It's not just for girls. It's not just for boys. It's not just for black people. It's not just for Spanish people. It's for everybody and anybody watching. My content and everything that I discuss is for any and everybody. It's not for one specific race or one particular gender. It's not any of that. The podcast is open to any and everybody of all kinds. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there a little quick. This podcast is my personal thoughts and opinions only. It's not meant to offend or harm anybody watching. These are my personal thoughts, my personal views and opinions on the topic that I talk about, and I'm open to any and all positive feedback. There will be no negativity allowed. All right, so yes, now that we got all that out the way, girl, let's jump into today's topic, girl, because I got some things to talk about, okay? So, y'all, today's topic is going to be playing with people's emotions/feelings, girl. And let me tell y'all, girl, like, this is a very, very passionate topic for me. So if I get a little loud, please do not mind me because this topic really pisses me off. But, yeah, I want to talk about this because I feel like this is a big problem, especially within the younger generation, like, and even older people too. But just all around, like, this topic is just very strong-minded for me, and I just hate seeing people get their feelings and emotions played with. I've had my feelings and emotions played with, and not over here. All right, y'all, so let's go ahead and jump right in. Oh, wait, actually, no. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share. Like I said, I'm going to grow this podcast, and make sure y'all support your boy, you know, show your support and your love like y'all have been doing, period. Okay, that's all the disclaimers. Now we can get into the topic. Okay, so let's jump into my first talking point. So, playing with people's emotions/feelings. Now, one main reason why I feel like this happens a lot is because people do not be upfront and honest about what they want with the person that they are trying to talk to romantically or be involved with romantically. And what I mean by that is, at the end, when you first meet a person and you guys are getting to know each other, you guys have decided that you guys want to, you know, start getting to know each other on a romantic type of level, that you guys want to take things more serious. But one person is not being upfront and honest about what they really want, or they're making it seem like they want one thing and they really want another. So that goes into my first point. Being upfront and honest about what you really want. Nowadays, people need to be like honest and transparent about what they really want. If it's a relationship that you want, say that. But if you don't really want a relationship, don't say that you do. That's what I'm talking about, because then you start to confuse people. And I feel like the problem is people want to beat around the bush and they want to play games and they want to take you on this emotional roller coaster instead of just being upfront and honest. Like, hey, this is what I want. This is what I'm looking for. And then seeing if the person that you're talking to is looking for the same thing. Because if they're not looking for the same thing, you guys simply just aren't compatible. So I feel like that's where the start of playing with people's emotions and feelings come through, because you're not being honest from the jump. Don't lie and don't, you know, be conniving and scheming and sit over here and play with somebody's emotions and give them this persona that you want a relationship, or that you want something, you know, or that you want like an intimate type of relationship, and you really don't. And that's the biggest thing that causes a whole bunch of confusion, that causes a whole bunch of mess, that just causes you to take this person on this emotional roller coaster, and that's not fair to the other person's emotions. That's not fair to their feelings, because nobody likes to have their feelings played with. That's not a good feeling. If just communicate and tell that person, like, hey, this is what I'm looking for, and be honest about it. You don't need to lie. Like, you don't need to pretend. You feel me? Like, I don't understand why people want to pretend and play games and take people on these emotional roller coasters when you can simply just be upfront and honest about what you want. And then it's like, do you know how much you can hurt people's feelings when you do that? Like, when you sit over here and you give them a persona that you want a relationship, and they're over here thinking that it's a relationship, or thinking that it's going to go one way, and then you come out the gate saying that it's not that way. You're confusing them. You're playing these mind games for no reason. And a person will respect you more if you come out and upfront and be like, hey, this is what I want, and even if it's not what they want, or you're not the person for them, they will respect you a lot more with knowing that, hey, you told the truth. This is what I want, and this is what I was looking for, and you weren't looking for the same thing, but we can still be cool. A lot of y'all can't even be cool with the people that y'all used to talk to, because one person either lied, or both of y'all lied, or because y'all didn't end good on good terms, because y'all relationship wasn't clear and the intentions wasn't honest, and it wasn't communicated the best way either. So yeah, y'all, I really feel like we need to stop doing that. Like, let's be honest and upfront. Like, we are in 2024. Let's just be honest. Let's say what it is and stand on that. If we want a relationship, say that. If we just want the sex, say that. But let's not sit over here, and let's stop pretending and putting people through these emotional barriers and these emotional, roller coasters, when we can simply just be honest about our feelings. Like, that's it. To my second point, y'all. Don't throw mixed signals. Don't throw mixed signals. And I kind of went into that a little bit into the first point, but when I tell y'all, nothing like I hate when I see people want to throw mixed signals and play these games, and it really pisses me off, because, like I said, y'all, what I mean by don't throw mixed signals is, I mean, like, don't sit over here and say one thing, and then you're saying something different this day, and then you're saying something different the next day, and then you're acting a different way this day. Like, stand on what you say. Stand on what you say and stand on your actions. If you're telling the person you're in a relationship with, like, hey, we're going to go on a date this Friday, or hey, this is how I'm feeling this day, I don't really think this is going to work, and then the next day you're coming back and like, oh, well, I do want us to work, then the next day you don't want them to work. Let's stop with that. Like, can we like clock the T, please? Like, can we stop giving people all these different explanations of all these different type of feelings, this, that, and the third? Either you want them or you don't. Either you want this or you don't. Like, can we stop making it confusing? It's not that difficult, y'all. I promise you it's not. It's not that, oh, you're a girl. I'm getting rowdy, girl, because it's just like, y'all, this topic, like, it's very sensitive for me, because I see it happen so much nowadays. And what people don't realize is that the mixed signals, playing with people's emotions, people have lost their lives because of things like this. Like, people have lost their lives because of people throwing mixed signals, people getting mad and being in their emotions, either getting a gun and trying to hurt people. Like, it's just a lot that ties into that. And it's just like, all of that can be prevented by just honest and open, transparent communication. All of that could have been avoided. So it's like, people lose their lives. There's some people who commit suicide because of things that they go through with their partner, when they feel like their partner doesn't love them, because some people out here really depend on the person that they're in a relationship with, or the person that they're talking to. They become attached. And what people need to understand is, you can't throw mixed signals and take people and confuse people and make it confusing, because people's emotions are serious. People take that really, really serious, and it's not to be played with. My feelings are not a video game. People's feelings are not a video game. Don't play them like they are. Because people's feelings, people's emotions, it matters. It really, really matters. And people should care more about that. And I feel like nowadays we live in a generation, in a society, where we don't even care about how we make another person feel. We make it all about us. We make it all about what we want to do, and how we're feeling, this, that, and the third, not taking into consideration that you're putting this person, through hell, or you're putting this person through all these confusions and this, that, and the third for no reason. Like, how unfair is that to a person? Don't nobody want to be played with. And it's like, that's where the throwing mixed signals things come in. Like, people will literally be in your face and be like, oh yeah, I want a relationship. The next day they say that they won't. Or, hey, I just want sex. And the next day, oh, I don't want more sex. And then, oh, I want to get back with you, but I like, just all of that. And it's just like, can we stop that, please? Can we stop that, please? Let's just stand on what you say. Say what you need to say and mean what you say. And at the end of the day, just stand on that. Like, that is just it. Don't throw mixed signals. Don't make it confusing. If you say this and put this out there that this is what you want, stand on that and don't change it. All right, y'all. So that goes into my last point, y'all. Sorry, y'all, I was looking this way. But that goes into my last point, y'all. Know who you're dealing with. And this is I'm going to elaborate a lot more on this one because this is very, very important especially for people in the younger generation. You got to know who you're dealing with nowadays, okay? And you got to know what the other person wants as well, because it's not just about you. So, I touched on throwing mixed signals as into as me just referring to one person, but that goes for both sides of the party. So the throwing mixed signals, the making it confusing, the not being upfront and honest about what you want, that goes for both parties. If y'all are both doing it, y'all are both wrong. Y'all, a lot of people go out looking for relationships. A lot of people go out looking for, that relationship, that loved one, looking for that relationship, this, that, and the third. And you got to let it come to you first and foremost. You can't go out there and force it because you're setting yourself up for failure. And you got to know you got to know the type of person that you're dealing with, because the type of person that you're dealing with will determine what their intentions are. Because if you go to a person and if you're meeting a person, you're getting romantically involved with this person, you need to know what their true intentions are. You need to know the type of person that they are. And you need to know what you want also. A lot of y'all go into these relationships and y'all don't even know what y'all want, but y'all set these high expectations for these other people and these people that you get involved with, and you don't even know what you want. And a lot of y'all set unrealistic expectations in these relationships, and y'all require what y'all cannot offer. So y'all want flowers, and y'all want attention. Y'all want the text back. Y'all want the dates, and y'all want the expensive gifts and this, that, and the third. But y'all not even willing to do the bare minimum, which is communicate. What is tea? So y'all, I say all that to say, know who you're dealing with. Know if you know that this person is a person who just wants sex, that's not going to be the right person for you. If you're a person who wants a relationship, a genuine, respectful relationship without the sexual aspect involved, don't go deal with somebody who wants just the sex, because that's not going to work for you. That's going to hurt your feelings, and they're not willing to give you what you're requiring or what you want. And that's okay. But go find somebody who wants the same thing that you want. Y'all need to stop chasing after people who don't want the same thing that you want. Go after people who genuinely want a relationship. Talk to people who genuinely want a relationship. You can tell what a person wants off the first day. Off the first 10 minutes, the first intention. No, the first impression is everything. You can tell what a person wants just by what they say. In the first 10, 15 minutes of the conversation, I can already tell what this person wants out of me. Y'all, I can tell, me personally, and a lot of y'all are probably the same way. Especially, I know me and a lot of people in the younger generation, we can tell what a person wants within that first 10, 15, 20 minutes of me meeting you. I can already tell, especially if it's somebody romantically, I can tell what you want. I can tell what you want. I can tell your intentions, what you're trying to do. I can tell. And based off that, I'm going to make a decision whether or not I'm going to keep talking to you and I'm going to pursue this relationship further, or if I'm going to end it here and just go about my business and wait until I find somebody who's truly for me. Because a lot of y'all have no idea who you be dealing with half of the time. And that's why these situations, they go left. It ends in fighting. It ends in violence. It ends in guns. It ends in different things like that, because a lot of y'all underestimate the people that you're dealing with, and you deal with the wrong people. You let the wrong people in your space. You let the wrong people in your energy. You let the wrong people be around you. And then when it doesn't work out, it goes completely left because both of y'all act out of emotion. Y'all got to be really careful with that. You just got to really know the type of person that you're dealing with, because knowing the person for who they are, you get a better idea of what they want out of you. You get a better idea of what you want out of them. And it makes for a better relationship when you truly know that person, when you truly get to know that person, that talking stage, that dating stage, when you truly get to know that person for who they are, you get to know what they want. Then you have a better understanding, and then that makes your decision a lot more easier if this is a person you still want to continue to talk to, or if this is a person that you just want to part ways with. And y'all, that's okay. Like if you part ways with somebody and you stop talking to somebody, it's okay. There's no need to be upset. Not that there's no need to be upset. I'm not trying to sound insensitive, y'all. It's okay to be upset and to, be heartbroken and things like that, because it is heartbroken. Trust me, girl. I've been there, done that. It is heartbreaking. especially if it's somebody that you're talking to like for a while. So it definitely can be, a heartbreak, because a lot of us get into these relationships, we feel like this is the one, and when it turns out to not be that way, it goes completely left. But that's okay. But y'all don't need to have this toxic relationship. Y'all don't need to have this toxic relationship. It doesn't have to end bad. You just got to know who you're dealing with. Honestly, y'all, yeah, you just got to be upfront about your intention. You just got to be honest from the get-go. A lot of y'all don't be honest from the get-go. You got to be honest and transparent. Communicate well. Communicate about what you truly want. Be honest about it. Be transparent about it, because honesty goes a long way, y'all. I'm telling you. Being honest and just saying truly what you want, I'm telling you, it helps. And then on top of that, y'all, like, just don't send mixed signals. Don't make it confusing. Don't make it chaotic, because what's for you won't feel chaotic, confusing, or overbearing. A person that's for you is not going to put you through all that. Relationships are not that complicated, y'all. It's not. We make it complicated. As Witch Book, we make it more complicated than it needs to be. A relationship, a good relationship, an honest relationship, and a person who's for you, it's not as hard as this generation makes it be. Like, it's not that hard. Y'all make it difficult because y'all put people through these unnecessary emotional roller coasters, and it doesn't need to be that. Simple. So yeah, y'all, you just gotta know who you're dealing with. Know their intentions, know your intentions, and take it from there. Now, that is all I have today. I just really wanted to bring awareness to this topic. I know I might have got a little bit rowdy, y'all, but it's just that I see this happen a lot nowadays. I've been through it myself. I know other people have been through it, and it's just sad, like, just to see how, something that could have been avoided, how that, leads to violence and people getting their lives taken away and just things like that due to them getting their emotions played with, or them getting their heart broken, or their feelings played with. Like I said, y'all, people's emotions and feelings are not a game. You really we need to take that more seriously and respect each other's feelings, because like I said, y'all, it's not a joke. It's not a game. People's emotions and people's feelings is real. You don't know what people have gone through. Especially the younger generation, we struggle to even give people a chance. We've been hurt by so many things in our past, and so many things, like, we have so much trauma that a lot of us in the younger generation that we're not healed from, which affects us in our relationships and our friendships and just our daily activities in our daily lives. So it's just like, playing with people's emotions is not cool, y'all. Like, we really got to cut that out. We really just need to be, especially the younger generation, stop. Just be upfront and honest. Like, and we're not, even as the younger generation, we may not like each other's intentions or like what each other wants. We may not agree with what a person's intentions are, but we should at least respect that a person had enough respect for our feelings and emotions to come up to us and at least be honest about it. But it's one thing to not, to know what your intentions are and to be lying about your intentions, but it's another thing when you have enough respect for the other person to genuinely just tell them what their intentions are, so they know, and then they can just choose how they want to move with you moving forward. So yeah, y'all, I just wanted to bring awareness to that topic. Like I said, we back with episode 2, girl. Like I said, I was sick, but we recovering, we back, we looking good, we looking like the baddie that we are, period. So no, I'm sorry. But yeah, y'all, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Like I said, stay tuned for episode 3 next week. I will be introducing the topic. It might change, it might not, but y'all gonna have to stay tuned for episode 3 to see what the next topic is, period. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm like I said, y'all, I'm really looking to grow this podcast. Thank you guys so much for all your support along the way. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are enjoying the episodes so far. I hope you guys are enjoying the podcast so far. I've been getting a lot of positive feedback from you guys, and I am loving the support. But anywho, y'all, that is it for me for this episode. I hope you guys have a great day/night. Be blessed. God bless you all, and I will see you guys in my next podcast episode. Bye.